lovelies, welcome. I'm so glad you could be with me today. We are doing the Divine Weekly Guidance, and thank you to those who were on my live yesterday. I was doing live readings for you guys, and I will be doing more of those because I know that some of you missed out due to the time differences, so I will try and do it at different, no, actually I won't say I will try. I will actually do the lives, many lives, at different times to kind of cater for everybody, okay? So you get a chance to get on there. So it was really fun. I am sorry once again that the camera was on sideways for some reason. It was on a side view. I have no idea how to do the live readings on my phone upright. It was the first time I did it. So basically what I'm going to do is hopefully next time just get in front of the camera, which I hate doing because I'm camera shy, and I look like crap because of my chronic fatigue. I just don't feel very good, so that's why I haven't ever been in front of the camera for a long time. But, you know, I'll just suck it up and do that for you guys because I want to be able to give you the best experience of actually getting a live reading, okay? So I know you guys are really beautiful and supportive, and I know you won't judge me, or I'm hoping you won't. Anyway, it's all good. I shouldn't really care anyway what people think, but I suppose we do still in this, you know, we're still humans, we still care. Anyway, I'm just babbling on now. So what we're going to do is the Divine Weekly Guidance, okay? So this is going to be a different kind of reading. We are in a full moon right now, guys. We are in the full moon of Aries, okay? It's a blood moon. I think it's an eclipse, if I remember. But this is a very powerful week we're coming into right now. Full moon in Aries is all about inner power. It's looking within at our inner power. It's rising up. It's coming into that power. The Aries is all about the self. It's the ego. It's the I am. It's stepping forward, taking leadership in ourselves, okay, in our lives. Maybe it's taking leadership to release something finally, because that's what the full moons are about, is surrender, let it go, release it to the universe. And it's kind of like manifestation, which has come to its full cycle. So it's allowing everything to just be, to unfold as it's meant to. Everything is, it's almost like that release of energy, like a burst of energy that's been building up over a long time as well. And so with the full moon in Aries, sometimes there's a healing that takes place. Now we are in Libra energy, so happy birthday to you Librans out there, which is all about the other, okay? It's the other person, it's the partnership, it's usually marriages, relationships, things like that. Whereas the Aries is all about the self. So it's very, in some ways, and I don't mean this in a bad way, but it can be very self-centered, because that's what Aries is. Aries is the leader, takes control, takes the lead, very independent, very self-focused, okay? On what needs to be done. And the other, obviously the other horoscopes are meant to follow suit. Okay, so except for the Aquarians, I guess they're the rebels. So funny thinking of it this way. But anyway, what I see here is I'm an Aries Venus. So interesting, because Libra and Taurus are ruled by Venus, as far as I'm aware of, if I remember. Yes, it is. So when we look at that, Venus is all about, you know, love, relationships, beauty, partnerships, fairness, balance, harmony, all those kinds of things. So we've got to kind of try and find harmony in our relationships at this time, which could be really hard because a lot of us might really get quite impatient and irritable with others. So it could be a test this week for some people to have to deal with other people and have some tolerance. Also, you could be getting quite annoyed with yourself, beating yourself up over things. So just being aware, there could be some heated arguments or just flare-ups, but I think that they're just going to come and go really quickly. Frustration is a word that comes up. So yes, it can be of oneself, towards oneself, but also towards others. There might be some misunderstandings. Everyone seems to think their opinion is right. You know, it's that kind of thing that might be happening. But on the flip side, the positive, there's a very strong creative energy coming through with this as well. Now, as I said, Aries are very much driven by their independence. They are the true leaders. They are self-focused. They go after what they want. They can be very impulsive. So just being aware if you're jumping into anything too impulsively, just take just check yourself and make sure that you really, you know, if you're signing documents or something like that, make sure you're rereading things, okay, before you sign them, things like that. So some of you are going to do the cord cutting. You know, it would be a good idea to do cord cutting techniques this week as well, in terms of any karmic cycles, or anyone that's like got a kind of like a what am I trying to say with that? Like, not a harmful vibe, but somebody who you might feel like you don't gel with, who might be a bit harsh. Okay, harsh environments, harsh people. It's really about removing yourself from those environments. People might show their, you know, rear their ugly heads and show who they truly are. So some of you could be finding that along your journey here as well this week. We're going to get a daily guidance message from your angels today, as well as some messages here. So let's have a look. What do we got today, Spirit? All right, this one. Notice fragrances. This is amazing. 169. So in continuing the focus on increasing your sensitivity to non-physical components of your environment, we angels now want you to work with smell. Your olfactory sense is registered deeply within your most primal awareness. Today, pay close attention to the fragrances and aromas in your environment and notice how they affect your emotions, thoughts, and focus. Introduce new scents into your surroundings, such as fresh flowers, essential oils, incense, and other pleasant aromas. As you elevate your energy frequency through tuning into fragrance, you'll find that your overall sensitivity increases in positive ways. So the thought for today, or for this week, is I notice fragrances all around me and I pay attention to how they affect my senses. I fill my environment with wonderful aromas. My sensitivity is a gift. So I think that's beautiful because it's a groundingness as well. It grounds us. I mean, you might be out in nature smelling beautiful flowers. I mean, in Australia, we most likely will because we are in spring. But it doesn't have to be. Flowers could be a fire, you know, crackling away. It could be, you know, for you guys in the Northern Hemisphere, like the smell of autumn, I guess. Smell of leaves falling. I guess you could smell that in some way. It does have kind of like a smell when leaves are on the ground. And yeah, it could be any kind of smell. As it said, incense, putting smell into your environment. What could you do? There could be incense, essential oils, wearing a beautiful perfume or cologne. Just really elevating your soul and your spirit through smell. Now, for some reason I don't know why, but the Aries full moon is really showing up very strongly in this reading today. And I really do feel frankincense and sandalwood. It's those musky kind of smells that are coming through here as well. Very grounding, very protective. Aries Mars is the masculine energy as well coming through. And I've got cinnamon. Cinnamon is coming through too. So frankincense, sandalwood, and cinnamon. I wonder if that'd be a cool blend together. I'm not sure. I haven't done it. But interesting that's coming through as a smell. Someone might love the smell of coffee in the morning, or, you know, baked bread, or whatever it is that's really a beautiful scent for you. Bring it into your life. Anything that you might not even be aware of, like you go down the street or you go and visit a shop and you're smelling the aroma of a beautiful food, or someone walking past with a cologne, just appreciate that, you know. And if it's yes, I'm just thinking what else. So yeah, it's so weird, you know, even the smell of a fresh new book. It's such a weird thing to say that. And I mean, it's not about going into the library or some bookstore and sniffing the books in front of people. That'd be weird. But I don't know, for some reason that just came to me. Like if you know, even the smell of fresh money, a fresh book, like a new car or a newly detailed car or something, just things that make you feel good, feel fresh, is really awesome. Bring it into your life. Be aware of it. Maybe there's something you'll consciously do to bring in that beautiful fragrances into your life, okay? So let's get a look here. Is there any significant things that are coming up here for us this week, please, Spirit? have a look for this week. Can you give us an idea as to what we need to know just around, you know, all the energies that are coming up this week? Might be some of you might want to go and buy yourself a beautiful cologne or some flowers even. There's something just about the self, okay? Aries is all about the self this week. And there's nothing wrong with being selfish when it comes to your own health, when it comes to your well-being, your emotional, spiritual, physical, spiritual, emotional, physical, and mental health, as well as your medical health, financial health. You've got to be healthy in all ways, okay? And this says, don't let pride get in your way, a full moon in Leo. So now I don't have the moonology calendar for next year, but I could actually look into it and put them in the description box below, okay? So don't let pride get in your way at this time. You know, don't allow yourself to rise up out of ego, which can happen with the Aries especially, and Leo signs. They can be very dominant in that way. So allowing tolerance to come in, allowing yourself to see another person's perspective. It's a very bold energy, in your face kind of energy, this one. So sometimes we can get on our high horse, you know, if we get a little bit our nose out of joint over something, and we might take things at this time this week a little too personally. We might overreact or react very quickly to something someone has said or done. So just being aware and meditate and contemplate a new moon in Pisces, which is just beautiful. So the new moon in Pisces, that's going to be next year, isn't it? Yes, it will be next year. So that'll be around, I'm thinking it would be around February, March next year. No, I think it's, February or March next year. But anyway, meditate and contemplate on this situation. Okay, this is about this week anyway. Meditate and contemplate. So this is a timeless reading. So I know we're talking about a full moon in Aries for those who are in this week. I will discuss moon phases at different times during Divine Weekly Guidance videos, but the message is still the same for this week, okay? Timeless reading. So meditate and contemplate on the situation before you react, okay? Before you react or respond. Just try and think about it. Am I overreacting? Is this something that's triggering a core issue within me that needs to be healed? Something along those lines. So we've also got the answers you need are coming, full moon in Gemini. So just know that whatever it is that some of you might be trying to find out the answers to right now, you might be getting a little impatient that you don't have the full clarity with something, or even answers from someone else. They're coming, okay? Just meditate and contemplate on it, and a personal issue reaches resolution. So it's going to be okay. And this could definitely be a relationship, an intimate relationship, close relationship with somebody else. Could be a twin flame, only for some of you. But it could definitely be someone else. We are in Libra season, which is all about the others, partnerships, relationships. Having to get along with people at this time might be difficult. And we've got the Cancer energy, which is home and family. So it could definitely be around a home and family issue where people are stepping on each other's toes, trying to get their point across, or some people just want to be on their own and withdrawing and not giving answers, and the other person's getting upset because they want the answers now, kind of thing. That could just be an example of some things, okay? Sometimes we can just get impatient with the universe, like, give me the answers already, I need them now. So what are we meant to be focusing on, okay? What are we meant to be focusing on? So the communication is happening, okay? It is happening. So we've got here golden opportunity, important doors are opening for you right now. Walk through them. So there is amazing things opening up for you right now, and you are protected. You and your loved ones are safe and spiritually protected. You have guardians around you this week protecting you guys, looking out for all of you here, for all involved here. If there's any conflict, there's going to be a resolution. Conflict resolution. Somebody will see your side, okay, your point of view with something. Don't push it too hard though. And we've also got boundaries. Love yourself enough to say no to others' demands on your time and energy. So it could also be the opposite. Maybe someone's hounding you for answers and you need time like away from things just to clear your head and to think and process what it is you want to come back with. So that could be it as well, that you just don't have the answers right now. You need just boundaries, you need time to yourself and away from the pressures and demands of life, of business, of family, whatever it is. And inner wisdom is coming. You know what to do. Trust your inner wisdom and take appropriate action without delay. So the answers are definitely coming to you. There might be a short time where things are just building up and becoming a little overwhelming, and you just need to escape and take some time out for yourself to just gather your thoughts, put boundaries up, know that you're protected in this situation. And there are opportunities coming in for you here as well. So you are gaining the insight, okay, into whatever it is that's happening here this week. Yes, something is coming to you. So it could be in a dream, could be in a literal meditation, or just taking time out to process and think things through. So Spirit says unconditional love is what we need to focus on this week. And the 4 and the 2 is security and it's harmony. See, 4 is stability, 2 is a harmony and cooperation and partnerships. So there's going to be stability, and unconditional love is something that's very hard to focus on in the human condition. We are human. We're actually spiritual beings having a human experience, but it's so easy because we are having a human experience and we are in the 3D, and things can be heavy and challenging. And ego can be involved in the human, world. So unconditional love can be very hard to tap into. Tolerance can be hard to tap into. But it's all about unconditional love for the self at the moment too. Like being able to look within at who you are at your core, looking at your own, mistakes along the way, which are the soul's lessons, and being able to understand that other people also make those mistakes, which are the soul's lessons. And also Spirit wants you to know that we're all learning on the journey. We are all students of life. And I was going to say the 4 and the 2 is the 6, which is all about harmony. It's the family, it's the home, it's the pregnancy, fertility, maternal energy as well. And it's the Lover's card in the tarot. So it's about love. It's about making the right choices in love and taking care, being the caregivers, taking care of a situation. Yes, taking the lead with the Aries Leo energy as well, being bold and courageous, but not overstepping things in a bombastic kind of way. It's almost like don't allow the aggression to spill over if there's some kind of aggressive force behind that point of view that wants to get across. Or it's going to be what am I saying? What am I trying to say? I can't even think of the word. It's going to be inevitable that some people will get very snappy, snap at each other. But that's just part of also kind of like working out where people stand in the situation as well. So it's just natural. But it's just saying, remind yourself to do this, okay? And we are learning. So the 2 and the 5, once again, 2 is the harmony and balance, and the 5 is all about the change. So throughout all the changes that might occur, we don't like change a lot of the time. Humans don't like change. They like things to be predictable. And sometimes we don't always have the answers, as we see here. So just knowing that everybody is trying to find the answers. Everybody's trying to learn and understand each other and the journey in life. And so the 2 and the 5 is the 7, which is a spiritual number. It's the seeking out number. It's searching. It's soul searching. So when I see this, I feel we're trying to charge forward and move forward with knowledge. With that self-assurance, okay, with what we've learned on the way. So it's coming in. It is coming in. And also get clear. This is about getting clear in your mind. Taking time out in nature. Writing down in a book or reading something or meditating. Maybe watching something that's like a podcast or a documentary. Something that's going to help you to learn more. Maybe it's philosophy or psychology or something. So 4 and the 1. 4 is stability and 1 is the independence. Stepping forward, knowing you are safe and secure on your path. There might be bird messengers coming into your path here as well. And look at the flowers. See, stopping to smell the roses, the flowers is very important as well. Now, the 4 and the 1 is the 5, which is also about change. was going to say, what is it? The 5, I'm just trying to remember now. My brain has gone blank. Yeah, I think it's the Hierophant, isn't it, in the tarot? I'm trying to remember. I've seriously gone blank right now. But once again, it's the lessons. It's studying, learning, gaining wisdom from this life journey. And you're going to get clear. The anxiety will lift. As you step back and take some time out for yourself and maybe be near water, get into water. Maybe it's a nighttime thing for you, being a night owl. Okay, night owl, the moon's here. Could be that at night is when you're able to quiet, things wind down, we can quieten our mind and go within and really process and learn about ourselves and others. So I'm thinking that's really gorgeous. That is really pretty much the reading today, guys, for this week. Hope it's resonated. It's been a quick one today. I will be doing the Twin Flame Tarot as well, so if you're into that, I'll check in with you then as well, guys. So have a really beautiful week. I found it's quite a powerful message today, and I look forward to connecting with you guys next time. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Put a green heart in the comments section below if you want to be in the draw to win a private reading with me. And the second winner, which I can't see my cards right now, they're out in the lounge room, but they're Divine Chakra Love Messages, a deck of my cards that the second winner will actually be gifted with. So guys, put them in, subscribe, and I will connect with you next time. Love and blessings.